Comincio a darle subito, vediamo se ce la collega così.
In realtà volevo anche vedere se fosse possibile poi fare un ospite alla festa finale.
Edition of the International Conference on Social Robotics plus AI here in my loved city. That is a city rich of history but also oriented towards innovations, and so the perfect settings for such a kind of dichotomic research field we handle with. Okay, so before starting, I'm also very proud because you have to know that this year Naples celebrates 2,500 years of history. And it's an old city, yes. And before starting, I want to let you know that we Napolitans are very super dedication to the conference. This conference would not be possible. So really heartfelt thank also for you all guys, and in particular to my co-chair, John Cavibian, with whom I had hundreds of meetings this year. He became my best friends, let's say, and my honorary chair, Bruno Siciliano. So, what about the theme of the conference this year? The theme is a motivation at the core. And what is a motivation? Motivation is a term that I personally coined that somehow speakers from world renewable experts, both from academia and industries, of course, they will be introduced appropriately later on. We have 15 regular sessions, 5 special sessions, 11 workshops.
Okay, very good morning to everybody. It's nice to be with such a large audience, and I've been impressed by the energy that my former PhD student, Maria Carla Staffa, is capable to put in almost everything she does. You know, she was under pressure in past days because of the organization, because of the weather forecast, but you know, just so she couldn't join us for a nice dinner with Daniela and Spigola last night. But I'm one of my dearest friends. With Daniela, we have been engaged into a number of initiatives. I can mention, for instance, the Handbook of Robotics. I can mention the many conferences organized by IEEE Robotics Mission Society that I had the honor to be a president in 2008-2009. I can mention about the topical conferences of the International Foundations of Robotic Research with Usama Khatib. Daniela is a world ambassador of robotics as a science. And I want to stress this. I mean, if you go to her Wikipedia page, you can count probably like 20, 25 prestigious awards. I remember one.
It's especially wonderful to be here to talk about. Let's see. So to talk about robots. Robots have been my passion ever since I was a kid. Reading Jules Verne novels and thinking about a better life with machines, a future with machines. I gave AI a very simple task. Let's see this.
Can you water that plant over there?
So I asked the robot to water plant, and it said sure, no problem. And so within the context that the robot learned how to do this task, it performs really well. But if you change the robot into a new setting, or if you give a related but let's say unreasonable task, the robot breaks down, and that's because today's AI lacks common sense. And so here's the robot.
Can you water my friend here? No, I was just kidding. Don't do it.
So my friend had really expensive car. And in this video, you see it trained using a traditional AI solution. And you see that it's doing pretty well. So we show the car videos of how of environments, and then we keep track of how humans steer and accelerate or brake. And the car learns to associate the environmental properties, like how the road undulates, with what the car does. Now, here's a dashboard that shows you how this solution decides what to do in order to keep the car on the road. So in the lower right corner, you see the map. Here in the upper left corner, you see the camera input stream. And the big box with the blinking blue and yellow lights is the decision-making engine. It's the AI solution with a liquid network solution, which uses only 19 neurons as compared to tens of thousands of neurons. And look at the attention map. You see how different it is. It is computation. Let's see. This one shows the performance of liquid versus other models on translation tasks, and the translation tasks are computed. The scores for the translation task is a jury-based score. So you introduce agents and connect the diffusion process to the knowledge that exists out there and to all the kind of component databases of parts. So if you have a set of parts you want to build your robots from, then what you can do is you can have AI agents search through the parts, search through all the existing literature on how you design jumping robots or any other kind of robot. And with these processes, we are able to automatically generate designs very fast, on demand, according to task, designs that are optimized for the task. And so I want to show you some examples. So for instance, let's say you want a robot that can operate a syringe. This robot needs two soft fingers to grasp the syringe and one finger to push on the syringe. If you want a robot to, what do I have here? To dispense liquid from a pipette, you need two fingers to hold the pipette, and then you need two fingers to squeeze it. If you want a robot to operate pliers, then you need different degrees of freedom. All these designs can get processed for you based on the world information and based on this kind of diffusion process for design. This is my favorite. It operates an electric drill. We remove the drill for safety, but when the light turns on, when the red light there turns on, it means that the robot has successfully grasped the handle and then used the finger to push the button. By computing a 3D representation of the body, and then we can slice it into layers. We unfold the layers, we print them, we take the printed layers, we string them together, we add some motors, we write some code, and we have this bunny. So with this approach, any photo can be transformed into robots. And so the opportunities for the robotics community are incredible.
Disabled and also enable the robots with more expressive behaviors. Now it's only like gaze and body movements, and we want to have more responses by.
Also for speech and motion, we have used a multi-layer perceptron and 1D CNN based on handcraft features using well frequency, statistical features.
Sua job passar.
Heard a lot of inspiring talk, and me personally, I believe I have a very different background from the majority of people who've been sitting here today. So, as mentioned, I majored in industrial design in my bachelor's degrees, and now I'm doing a degrees in. So the experiment, as you can see, each was presented 5 times in random order. The participants identified the pattern they felt, and the response were recorded. Due to time and resource constraint, only 4 patterns were.
So it decreased, and also you see it, no, I don't think so, but you can see it here. HRI also changed a lot, Item 2, responsible increase. Item 9, unresponsive decrease. 12, conscious increase. Mixed error decrease. And this is fun because we also had some.
Next time.
Meglio una volta è finita.
And then typical of that.
L'unica cosa che mi può scusare è che
Try my best in color.
Time for discussion, for innovation, for imagination, and we hope that you enjoy that. And we are very grateful for the high number of presentation and submission that we received.
Thank you for the introduction. So I will resume for you this project we did at the Paris 8 University, which we tried to make some robots and put them on the scene. Why? But I mean, I'm a robotics scientist. I do social robots because why? But because I am actually. And actually, what we found was super interesting. We tried to discuss with a lot of people, and actually, we have a YouTube channel in which we record.
Picture of the poster.
For the vlog.
Adesso te lo dico. Dove te lo metto?
Va bene, mi dispiace, cosa facciamo marcatini?
Cosa hai, Marina?
tomorrow it will arrive. And of course we have the brilliant keynote by Daniela Ross. The very first day we spent 2 days together. It has been amazing for me to share with you this very exciting moment. Both technical, scientific discussions, but also social events. And I wanted to thank my honorary chair, Bruno Siciliano, who supported me in the organization of this event. I want to thank all the committee members, all the attendees, all the friends of ICSR, but especially I wanted to thank my friend and colleague, Gianluca Vivian. We have a tradition, you know.
Thanks, Maria. Thanks, everyone. So, I took a few drinks already, so just to be sure what I want to say. On behalf of the ICSR Standard Committee, we're delighted to welcome you to the beautiful city of Napoli. And just a quick fun fact, I studied in Pisa, graduated around 20 years ago. As a PhD student in Santana, there was an interesting song for me. And Napoli was, to me, was just a song. It's a dream. Alright. Okay. So, Dean Martin. Bring out the Dean Martin and all. That's Amore. Okay, ready, Margarda? Napoli, where love is king. When love needs a girl. Here's what they say. Ting, 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 ting. When the moon hits your eyes like a big beat sweeps up by that sun. When the world seems to shine like you had too much wine that summer. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'd like to do that. Okay, for some serious stuff. You've seen around. Okay, yeah. Look around you. Now, who knows 5 people? Raise your hand. 5 people in the crowd. Yeah? 5? Yes. Yeah. Looks good. 5 people? 10 people? Yeah. Alright. 20? 20? Yeah, there you go. 30? 50? Yeah, we are on our 17th edition. Thank you so much. And we're growing, as you can see. In 2009, guess how many we were? We were 39. And today we are around 300 already. So in terms of experiments, what do you call that? That's a significant jump, and that's highly significant difference, right? And this Napoli event is very special. First, because of all of you. And secondly, and I invite them over here, we are joined by General Chairs from Firenze 2022. Come in front, General Chair of Firenze. 2023, Doha. That's me. 2024, over there, go over. Oscar and Leon. 2025, of course. She has to be here. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one, 2026, come over. The 3 of you. Ruben, Ursula, Vali, and Simon. And also 2050 is here. Adriana, she's in the conference. So that's quite a lot, six editions already. And also a photograph of this portfolio.
No, avrei regalato a tutti quelli là.
A questo punto siamo a posto, guarda, sconsigliato. Siamo salvi!
Thank you.
And to conclude this month of words, thanks everyone. To conclude this month of words, you see we have so much improvement every year. Again, from past conference until now. So I give notice to the future ICSR organizers, future bidders for the conference, and to borrow Professor Siciliano's famous 3 words. What is it? Do you know it? Professor Siciliano's famous 3 words. Everyone, ready? 1. At the count of 3, 3, 2, 1. Keep it. Oh, everyone else. So this is, we give notice to the future organizers of ICSR and bidders. And what do we tell them? 1, 3, you follow on, you give your shot. 3, 2, 1. Keep the great giving. Alright? Thanks so much. Thank you.
And move objects in the way they are moving memories in servers. And it's hard to anticipate everything that could come with such power given to AI and software. Okay, so quickly about that. That is the beginning of the work we have done at Enchanted Tools, and I tried to find the first principles coming with that robot. And I'm used to say kind of question we face. So that's why we introduce handles like that. Because the handles could be seen by the user. We can understand that this robot is able to grasp object like that. That's very easy for us. So I won't ask the robot to remove the carpet or to move that stuff there, which is a very complex task. But this is what the robot is good at. And on the other side, you understand that we are using this robot in healthcare a lot, and you.
The concept of existing in the eyes of the robot, around which you decided about several functions and also design aspects.
And then we'll send it over to the server side, and then we'll do all the processing on the server side, such as speech-to-text, emotional understanding, and the chatbot system. And then we use RAG from the vector database, which stores all the interaction log, and then we pretty much generate the output for the chatbox to express it. So we'll say out the text, we'll set out the speech to the speaker, as well as doing the gestures, which is like relevant to what they say. So let's move on to the hardware. So as I mentioned, all of them is.
So
The braided fishing line that we are attaching over here, we're attached to.
And online trainings, but when you use class, you can just talk to someone.
A new kind of approach to the human-robot interaction.
Of course, we started to think, is it enough? So are the ears enough to convey messages? So that's our main goal of this first study. And to start from something, we decided, okay, anyone have a lot of knowledge on how to
for the young children. So we take care of this by implementing new
Some power spider dress feature body responsive system that monitor stress level and create dynamic reactive experience, transforming fashion from a passive aesthetic into active personalized interaction. Collaborating with the leading tech companies like Intel, Autodesk, Google, Microsoft, and Audi.
And that's what I'm going to explain to you throughout my lecture today. So when you're thinking of the body, you can think of personal spaces. For example, the intimate, the personal, the social, and the public space, or the public distance. And these distances we all have around us. Currently, while sitting in the audience, me while talking to you, as the dress is attacking. So there's a system of ultrasonic rangefinders, which you can see in the foresight of the dress. They measure 8 feet or 25 meters, if I'm correct, and there are on the body that is kind of doing these measurements and protecting you from people invading your personal space. And for me, that's a way to talk about personal space, like what is it and how can we... Only prosthetic legs, they are also evolving and embedded with electronics and technologies in there. So here you can see the smoke leg that I created for her. So it's a leg, physical leg with a smoke machine in there that she steps in, and it's... So that is the heartbeat dress. When I was working at Intel, I was working at Intel in Portland for a while. We did, I could create a few.
So what was really important to me when I was thinking about what I want to do with my life and my research was what good is what we do if we don't have a healthy planet to live on. So while I spent a lot of my original work thinking about human-robot interaction and social relationships, what I've now been interested in is how can we apply psychological science and social principles to improving human-robot teamwork and
possibilities which could arise with the use of little. And what's important, you can do, it's a variable social robot. Yeah, and it's good to have one. You can see it here, it's me, and it's on the picture.
So 2 narration styles were used, the technical version and the expressive, which is novelist, and the technical is basically the descriptor. It's just numbers turned into words.
I'm Michael. Buongiorno, mi chiamo Michael. I'm a fourth-year bachelor student studying electronic engineering, and earlier this year I had an opportunity to study at University of the Arts London Creative Robotics Lab. And there I studied something that sounds widely impractical, until it isn't, robotics stand-up comedy. So some of you might be thinking, why stand-up comedy? Okay. So my first reaction to hear the theme was robotic. What? Isn't it just playing around with robots? But after I dive into it, I can now confidently say that robotic stand-up comedy research is no joke. It requires advancements in multiple disciplinary research, and it is a complex challenge. In human-robot interaction, HRI, research, humor has been shown to improve user perception of robots and enhance evaluation of the interaction. So instead of just studying humor in lab, why not in a comedy stage? So robot comedy is a powerful test bed. There's two reasons. First, it enables real-time audience reaction, like laughter and smile, and also it can we can interact with the audience in real time. And the second reason is it forces us to consider not just about what it's said, but how it's delivered. So while computational humor focuses on image or text, like puns, memes, robot comedy requires further nuance, delivery, timing, nonverbal expression. For example, previous work has explored real-time joke adaptation system, or like also first another research was about when robot changes its gaze, how audience reacts to it. Recent studies highlight the need for cultural adaptation in robotic comedy. Humor is universal, but how it's used varies. Some of you might be thinking, why are Japanese talking about humor? Because Japanese are often seen as serious. Yes, we are serious, but not always. In fact, we have our own comedy style called Manzai, where two comedians stand on the stage and one acting as a full character and the other acting as a serious character. In this research, we were inspired by research on cultural robotics, and this study investigates can we adapt robot comedy to culture. The title of this research is Culturally Sensitive Stand-Up Comedian Robot. It's not just a comedy robot that runs routines. It's a comedy robot that has culturally distinct comedic personality. To build these personas, we used LLM-based prompting and created two comedians. Nigel Joe, British, self-deprecating and low-energy style. Jimmy Blaze, an American, confident, high-energy style. An example line from Nigel's system prompt is, act like you are a British stand-up comedian named Nigel Joe. You specialize in sarcasm, irony, and self-deprecating wit. We integrated this system to a QT Robots conversational robot system. The pipeline is divided into 3 steps. First, automatic speech recognition system captures human speech. Second, the persona-driven LLM generates culturally styled response. And third, the response is expressed through the speech, facial expression, and gestures. For emotion mapping, we use text-to-emotion, a machine learning library where to align gesture and facial expression with the text. Experimental setup is as illustrated. We tested this system at a hackathon in South London, hosted by UNL and the South London Creative Cluster. We ran 2 performances, British first and then American. Each lasted 3 to 4 minutes. We collected 22 audience questionnaire, annotated laughter, and then evaluated the cultural adaptation and expressiveness of our prototype. This is Nigel, our British comedian.
Life is like a British sun, and your nature very much disappointing. Just the other day, I thought I'd go for a nice walk in the park. But no sooner did I step outside than it started raining cats and dogs.
the classic British material. The personality prompt successfully shapes not only the style, but also content to match the cultural persona. Further analysis has shown that most of the participants saw the culturally distinct style, where the preferences varied. Some liked American, some liked UK style, and some liked both. Audience emphasized language simplicity and accent. In other words, verbal and vocal expression are crucial for cultural adaptation. One striking result came from a simple confusion phase. So focus on the yellow circle. Nigel, are you ready to perform some comedy? Maybe the lighting is enough. So, to explain, when the British persona was activated, the robot paused and displayed a confusion, and that struck laughter from multiple participants. This shows the power of timing nonverbal expression to amplify humor. Okay. Well, to conclude, mi chiamo Michael. Okay, so to conclude, we also ran another performance at UAL. I was supposed to take a picture there. And to conclude, how can we adapt robot community culture? And this work suggests that humor style, delivery, and expressiveness must be carefully tailored to suit cultural expectations. To our knowledge, this is the first attempt to explore cultural adaptation in robot comedy. The best way of predicting future is to create it. Let's create a great future. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your improvisation. We have another speaker, human handshake and grasping the...
Questions at hand. We study how people in robots understand. Swap the mask in the brain, shape the smile, design expressions that fit the style. Just to keep timing, we have a fight. No pause for the days. Keep feedback like not just answers.
Robotics, we are helping researchers, and we have different kind of real robots in the real world. So we are now not only in Barcelona, Spain, where we started.
Two focuses in our approach. The one is emotional design and the second one is made in Italy. About the first one, in 2023 we were...
Have a nice day.
As we all know, a robot isn't just about its hardware. So real-world problems, we need applying the driver's skills, hardware and software, and critically, how to use human creativity.
competition, and then we had instead the usual design robots competition that's typical, or ICSR as well. So first of all, the competition was organized by Q during the interaction, and also the most compelling scenario that actually they thought about. Give them the award that give them the token that we hope you could use. Thank you so for one about one. Yeah. This. What is running? Okay, that's you. So, and the winners are, we had 7 applications. So it was, as I said, quite difficult. And the first that won for the innovation idea, soft robotics team. Is it the team innovation idea award? Big smile for. Thank you so much. Is a chatbot around? We have AMI team. They're here. It's coming. Did they already go to? It's coming. Okay, I thought everyone went already. Special session, competition, etc. And then our great keynotes here, Daniela Ras, Jérôme Rousseau, and a big thank you. And then the social events. We had fun. And the first rising woman starts in social robotics. So I don't want to have anything. Just say a big thank you to all the committee members and to all of you. Thank you very much. And who is the next? Kuman, Bali.
So I have to increase the suspense, of course. So the first one is impact of gate-based interaction, implementation of human-robot cooperation in critical tasks. I have to be quick. And the second is on the influence of social robots during ethical decision-making and preliminary study. The third one is HAMI, a robotic assistant for active hand rehabilitation. And the fourth finalist is multimodal prediction of balance and arousal from speech for emotion-aware interaction system. And the winner is... Yes. So if the winners are here, please come to. These are the finalists. I will read them quickly, but I will read them. Social robot arrow imitating human gaze for attention, turn-taking, coordination in multi-party conversation. Evaluating the role of robot form and intelligence in the ultimatum game. Enhancing human-robot interaction through non-verbal communication, user self-efficiency. Robot design and inclusive practices, a pilot study of gender equity in STEM. Theater in the Loop, a rehearsal-based collaborative workflow for expressive robotics behavior. And the winner is... Panagiotis Klo Nyat Patel Ramchur. The prize will be a 50% discount in a full registration in next conference. And these are the finalists. Check if your name is there. Knowledge-based design requirements for persuasive generative social robots in elder care. Remote versus presence laboratories in human-robot interaction with social robots, a study on task performance. Bayesian proximal policy optimization with adaptive learning and episodic memory for social robot navigation. Human-robot co-design for cleaning, leveraging vision language model and multi-objective optimization for adaptive layouts. First encounter dramaturgy with multi-robot swords, without mentioning robots. And the winner is... Who is the winner? Human-robot co-design for cleaning, leveraging visual language.
We will share with you the link to a drive, to a Google Drive, in which you can see all of the images that have been shared with us. Oh! Fake, another one, okay. So, Ian is the winner. we a picture? I don't know if a picture is. Can we take a picture for the winner? Yeah. I don't know if someone is taking a picture.
Yeah, let's take it there. Let's go.
Okay, so let's move to the second place. Can I have another? Nice one. Is Pasternak here? Please. Congratulations. Very nice picture. Thank you. Yes? Yeah, a photo all together. Samara? Okay, thank you. And now, the first place. Well, the final, the most strong one. The first place goes to Aisha. Are you here? Yes, please welcome us to the floor. It's a very beautiful picture that captured the essence of the of the conference. And it's true, right? Really, it's real. No AI nonsense, it's real. Yeah, let's say so. So congratulations. Can we take a photo together? Can you come with us?
I also want to be this photo.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And I will just remind all the winners that we have prizes for the winners.
The last request. Come on here to take the photo. Very quickly, very quickly.
Yes. Pretend you are having fun.
Il loro mini.
Where is the robot?
Yeah,
I want to record it.
One for Christmas. Oh, the faces.
Please don't make me wait again. You said yesterday. Tell me you've been happiness to me. Oh, my love, please tell me when. Every Mother's Day, every day seems a lifetime.
Oliver is a star now.
Tell me wonder, wonder, wonder. Say it's you that you adore. And then gonna tell me when, tell me when.
It was great seeing you all at ICSR in Napoli in 2025, and we look forward to seeing you all in London in July 2026. And here is Madonna. See you.